Hello everyone, this is going to be an analysis of a low-level Starcraft game, Terran versus Zerg, where I play the teal Terran, and hopefully this analysis will help any viewers nail down some problems that they may be having in their gameplay so that they can possibly critique their own play and improve themselves. So now we're starting the replay. I'm going to put it on faster speed instead of fastest, simply because there's so much going on and I'd rather not miss any of the important points. First thing to point out is I didn't really control my SCVs very well here. Sent them all to mine just one spot, and really you should be sending your workers to the closest mineral patches so that you can get the most out of that early mining. We'll see that the supply depot goes down slightly late because of that. The Zerg player pretty much appears to have done the same thing. It looks like that was just automatic. Now he's sending out pretty well. It looks like he might have rally pointed there. That's what you want to do. Of course, I've set my rally point. Just gets your SCVs there a little bit quicker. You can control them a little bit easier that way. We have a bit of a strange scouting pattern here. He's moving down in this direction. Really, you've got to realize on this map, which is a two-player map destination, that the bases are going to be mirrored. So he should be scouting along this pattern, or at least this direction, to sort of reach the natural. But perhaps he thought I was going to do something sneaky and he's coming down this way. So if we look at the minerals here, we can see this came down slightly late. I would have gotten supply stuck, but I waited a few seconds to start that SCV, partially because, it just wasn't going to matter, and also partially because being late on that had me a bit rattled. The Zerg player at 9 drones started his spawning pool and an extractor. Pretty good timing on that, it looks like. So he's probably going for a 9-pool speed build at this point. This barracks dropped just about on time. I like the timing on that, and we're going to see the refinery starting any second now. About 40 minerals late on that. It doesn't look like a lot, but that late timing can throw you off later. We're going to see, because everything was pushed back by, I guess, 20 seconds now. I ended up dropping my academy and engineering bay late, and I think I got a little off on timing for the rest of the game because of that. We see that the Zerg player has failed to put more than one drone on gas. I think this is a big mistake, because with a 9-pool speed build, he really wants to be getting this upgrade as soon as he can. We see he hasn't started it yet. He's got his Zerglings, but he's going to want to pressure early with 9-pool speed. This is wrong. This I can only describe as a mistake on my part. I decided to go for 2 racks because I assumed that my opponent was going to 9-pool me. I should have realized that the distance for a rush on this map is pretty long. I would have been able to fend that off just with 1 racks, both of them being a fast expand style build. I probably should have just gone 1 racks to get that fast expand a little earlier. 2 racks, you can still fast expand pretty quickly, but usually off of a 2 racks, if you don't have to fend off a lot of pressure, you will send out some kind of early game application of pressure to sort of force the other player to build some defenses, do some things they don't want to. The Zerg player is going for something sneaky here. He's hiding his hatchery down at this expansion on the left, instead of taking his natural. We're going to see my SCV is going to scout that he hasn't got his natural, and I think that's going to throw me a bit off guard, because I'm pretty sure at this point he's going for 9-pool speed. The fact that he takes this hatchery, though, would have been useful information, because then I would have been possibly able to predict that he does this. He's dropping a den. We're going to see a spire soon. He's morphing to lair. So he's setting up to transition into mutas. He never pressured, though, and even though the distance on this map was pretty long, he should have realized that a 9-pool speed build is most effective, especially when transitioning into mutas, if you can get some real pressure in the beginning. Sort of stop the Terran player from getting what he needs to stop those mutalisks. We see I started my stim research a little late. We're going to see the eBay is going to be late as well. I didn't have enough people on gas at the time. He's finally got his gas going here, and he's got his speed research. He's still not moving in at all. At this point, it's a little bit too late for him to do that, but really, even with the distance, he should have committed to that 9-pool start and made some pressure. I think at this point I'm realizing that the distance for a 2-racks to pressure is a little bit long, and I'm still expecting some kind of rush. I'm a little confused after scouting no expansion at the natural with what he's doing. So you see I've dropped a bunker a little while ago. I thought I was going to need it. So far I haven't. Now I'm just, you can see my supply is up. I'm getting ready to sort of pump units and try to get up here, because I'm expecting that he must be going for some slow tech build or something like that that I'm just not aware of. Maybe something tricky, and I want to get up there and sort of try to shut down whatever he's doing as soon as possible, and hopefully my stim research will help me speed up these Marines fast enough to get up there, even though that's typically not the greatest idea, because your medics are still going to get left behind. I was a little bit rattled at this point, not sure what was going on. One thing I don't like about what he's done with his scouting pattern, essentially he sent his overlord over here, saw nothing, and then sent it back here to his expansion. I don't know why you would do that, because he's playing blind right now. He really doesn't know what I'm doing. He needs that kind of information. Maybe that's why he didn't rush. Maybe that's why he decided to go straight into mutas right away without any pressure. I don't know. I would have really liked to see scouting so that he could sort of adjust to what I was doing with my build. Here's a problem. I'm focused on microing my Marines right now, trying to get in here and shut down what I think is going to be some kind of surprise build. And I've completely forgotten to fast expand. I'm about 200 minerals too high now. It's going to get even higher. And I'm just completely ignoring the fact that I have a fast expand build started. I need to fast expand.